Okay, so I last stopped in July. Let's do the next, start the new chapter. We got new quest, shore leave. I got a bunch of quests to do. These are in the Griffin, I think, right? Yeah, all of these are in the Griffin. Okay. Before we leave, is there any upgrades we can get in the hangar? No. Oh yes, there is. Got tier 3. Let's get this. Shield. I think I have enough for all of them, right? Yeah, I have enough for all the upgrades. Alright, good. There you go, got all the upgrades. That's good. Anything new in the laboratory? Before we start the chapter? Okay, yeah, there's two new species we can get. Interesting. Now I'm at least clear 102 out of 104. So I'm missing something on Hydra, am I? Let's go to the Griffin Nebula. There's so many areas to explore here. Where should we start? Should we go by Fort Venia? I think it kind of start like this, right? I have no idea which one's the main quest, but we'll figure it out. What's over here?
Anomaly found.
Preliminary scans show a large abandoned cruiser of alien origin. It is made up of two very distinct areas, a large workshop with weird creations, ranging from deadly weapons to highly progressive medical tools, and a network of laboratories designed to stress test various fauna. The labs range from serene controlled environments to various hazardous obstacle courses. The weirdest part is that all the rooms are powered, but there is no discernible energy source or core drive on the ship. There's some sort of living biomass nested in the center of the ship, which appears to have tendrils spread out across the ship like a form of primitive circuitry. So we're gonna have to do some space combat here. Come on, come after me. There we go. Shit. Oh shit, there's more. Where are they? Oh, crap. And they're pretty strong. Okay, they're coming from over there. Oh, there they are. do this. Oh shit.
Ooh, pretty explosion. Pretty explosion.
There we go. Additional scans of the Yeti are now available to explore, in addition to the Griffin system becoming available. So there's new stuff to find in the Yeti? Okay, good to know. Doug found an old schematic for the Phoenix. Tier 3 upgrades are now available for purchase. Yeah, okay.
Anomaly found.
Cobriac, a fictional planet that has yet to be exploited by the Imperium. Cobriac, look at but leaves you with more questions than answers. For example, the local fauna has been evolved to crystallize fur to repel nitrogen dust into the atmosphere. No other species in Protégem exhibit this trait. According to Demi's databanks, more precariously, they have also established a means of keeping warm. True large communal. Oh god. Okay, sounds pretty fun.
Stay focused, Tyrant. Stay focused.
Where are they? Over here? Come on, come on. Oh, down here, okay. Let's do this.
Ooh, pretty explosion. So hot. Charge it up. Charge it up. Oh. Charge it up. Hey, let's give. Enemy penetration. Oh, all right. Pretty explosion. Ooh, pretty explosion. Keep it together, Tyrant. Whoa! Charge it up. Pretty explosion. Oh, it's over already? Cute as heck and tough as nails. Cute as heck and tough as nails.
Anomaly
Future
found.
V-Grid. The people of Vigrid were once peaceful culture, based around the ideals of mysticism. One large sect particular was enamored with worshipping the light provided by a nearby star, while the other worshipped the darkness. But unlike the plans of perdition, these two sects actually got along pretty well, insofar as they didn't blow each other up over differences. They both thrived on a healthy amount of mutual respect. What did blow them up was an essentially large, especially deadly meteor that smashed through the planet. At first, the meteor did not do as much damage. After the atmosphere was choked in thick cloud, all but blocked out the light of the star, the desperate problems devolved into infighting and lawless disorder. Riots became commonplace. Interestingly, there's substantial scientific evidence that the meteor responsible for all this was launched at Vigrid by artificial means. According to Lily, the trajectory had a less than 0.00 chance percent of occurring naturally. Nowadays, ships passing by the Forsaken planet can still see flashes of light beneath the darkness. Ample evidence of the eternal conflict between the factions still raging.
Anomaly found.
Prospect. True miners have been of a planet that is barren on the surface but filled with tunnels, valuable metals, and precious gems. Prospect is the perfect place to play cave explorer while your uncle unfortunately the fossilized corpse of a gargantuan creature. Surely one of the biggest ever to rule the galaxy is responsible for these tunnels. A decomposed ancient body as long as it's crystallized and taken on transformative properties. There's currently a gold rush going on to exploit the remains of a creature, but due to pockets of volatile gas still contained within, the Imperium has shut down the operations until all clear is given. Restless miners eager to get back to work clash with security on a daily basis.
Yes, honey. Are we gonna kill something?
Here.
Good job, kid. You'll go a long way. Are we gonna kill something?
Mission accomplished.
Oh,
Level up, level up. No. Close.
Anomaly found.
Riverto is a tightly locked planet that was once the victim of an especially nasty meteorite drive-by. Much like its nearby sister planet, as a result of the impact, one side of the planet is always facing the sun, while the other side is covered in eternal darkness. The planet has a few distinct biomes, ranging from a truly hellish desert to sub-zero tundras. In between these two zones lies a small band of habitable tropics. Dominant species on the planet are avian bipeds, or called the Myrmidons. Due to the Myrmidons keeping all the greenery in pristine condition, the equatorial tropics are a hotbed of ecotourism. Combined with the hot springs on the planet's perpetuated to contain healing properties, Riverto is the ideal place for a relaxing vacation. Millions of bird people have allowed it in prospectors who are already deploying ways to extract valuable crystals, which are a key component for advanced military nanochips. Alright, we found some tech. That's good. No, we're still looking at one. Oh, there it is.
Scanning.
Prospero. Prospero is very dry and lawless planet full of tweakers high off natural cacti that is both grown and farmed here. This planet's entire export is cacti-based that is naturally produced, is called quenchers. They're extremely addictive, but each has different effect based off the cacti, which can usually be told by the color of the cacti juice. The effects include, tentacles and what the heck is that? Gout, memory loss, that's pretty crazy. There's so many like night terrors, insomnia, nervous system. Many bandit groups have taken control of the export. Some of the more prominent ones: the blood lotus and the blue needles, the golden nectar and the white seed. All of which is struggling to control the planet due to the frequent raids by lesser gangs trying to push the products. Oh, well, let's go defeat some bandits. Let's fight them with Killy. We don't do these.
Who do I carve up?
Put her here. And then the drumstick is gonna go over here.
up.
May the veil guide us.
I gotta take out these healers. Well, let's take out both of these. There we go.
Orders, Captain.
There we go. Alright, I've got all the planets done here. Let's go to the next area. What's this? Liberty. Liberty is now the capital of the once thriving Solar Empire. Oh, the capital. Interesting. After the destruction of New Vegas, the Kaiser took charge of the Supreme General and declared the entire remaining solar population would be transported to this white bread of a planet to live under Imperium sanctions. In exchange for selling out the future of the species, his ruling status was given protection by the Senate, and he was allowed to maintain a greatly diminished military presence. They also now accepted a veil and no longer partake in any of the behavior that made New Vegas great. Liberty suffers from some of the most extreme classes such stratification and prodigium, with the wealthiest citizens also having direct ties to the military. It's created a system where any dissent can be immediately silenced. That sounds pretty rough.
Scanning.
Kong. Now a little more. No more than a glorified refuge camp. Bangkok used to be the home of the most exotic brothel to ever exist. No matter what you think, kink and fantasy, all you had to do was give the details to Madame Green. Should make it happen for a price. Millennia of repressions were relived on these grounds during the short time it was open, and its wealthiest patrons still muse over the glorious 7 species jobs they would receive there. Okay. Well, let's do Tyrant with these 3. There, this is the last wave. Okay. Should be able to take out these two. Oh, they're not next to each other though.
Is the coast clear? You're dead.
Take this. There we go.
Good guys win again.
There we go. So many planets in the Griffin Nebula to explore so far. What's the next one here?
Anomaly found.
Alcatraz. The first moon colonized by solars after the comet explosion of New Vegas was outfitted with a low-tech but highly effective defense grid that dissuaded any pirate fleets from being complete assholes. Alcatraz was named after the fabled Earth prison located in the heart of the volcano. It was run by ruthless and insane soldiers mutated by weaponized gas, from which the only escape was through a sea of lava.
Again.
Anomaly found.
The SN Typhoon was one of the first of its kind, a battleship designed by the finest convict engineers, drunk on moonshine, and a ritual form of gambling. The vessel came overloaded with cannons and rocket tracks that could obliterate anything they were aimed at, provided it could actually get the damn thing to turn when needed. Unfortunately, it was also the first major solar vessel to fall. Despite years of service to New Vegas, it eventually perished in the battle to defend it when Admiral Miyamoto wisely noticed its weakness and had his drones fly circles around the ironically named Typhoon as they picked it apart. Space combat, let's go. Let's do Killy, I guess. Come on, come after me. I dare you. Oh shit. Go down here. Or are they? Oh god, they're here. Okay, where are they? Oh, some over here. I like how it looks like. I like the design of the Griffin in the background. You see the Griffin in the background with the Griffin Nebula? I like the design of it. It's pretty cool. You see like the beak over there? It's like the beak of the nose of the Griffin. There we go.
Ooh, can't wait to unwind with a pint.
Anomaly found.
New Vegas. It's locked right now. The former capital of the Solars and once the greatest bonanza of entertainment precision. New Vegas is now a shitty scraphead left for scavengers to pick over. Abandoned casinos. Oh yeah, New Vegas, we've talked about this place so many times throughout the entire game. Now we actually get to see it and go there, maybe. The doors dormant, rotting their hinges. The only clients that frequent these establishments are now scavengers obsessed enough with solar memorabilia and the mutants that prey on these morons. The reactor core from Gulag 4, which the city was built around, has now begun to leak radioactive material, creating a fallout zone. So now that's basically Fallout. It's like the Fallout games then. That further enhances the mutant problem. What little reaches remain are locked in the high security vaults of the biggest casinos. Their vault doors melted shut by the firestorms caused by Casidora's bombings. The sprawling shanty slums are mostly uninhabited due to the same populace long having left for better worlds.
Scanning.
With the amount of solar military presence that was once here, one could assume it was the capital itself. However, Dorado was actually home to Cellar 967, the most notorious high rollers room of the Nevada system. It was originally promised to be the pinnacle of classy gambling, turned into a disaster upon being open to the public. Despite the incredible promises of the developer, Dodd Coward, nothing went right. The laughingly exorbitant booze was medicinal in quality and taste. The gift shop was supposed to contain clothing straight from the top Chloe designers, but ended up being nothing but laminated refuse sacks. First of all, the few gamblers that paid the admission fee were met with a literal torrent fee. What? When the military base above had their pipes disrupted by shoddy construction of Cellar 67, the building erupted. Yeah, this sounds pretty bad. Coward promised repairs and held out issuing refunds as long as he could, but he was eventually chased out of the solar system by outraged customers along with his fellow solars. The entire facility was filled with concrete, and everyone agreed to basically forget that everything happened. Shit. Try this again. This time we're not gonna die. Make sure we don't die this time. We should be good. Come Come on, get over here. Come on, get over here. Those are like new enemy types, right? Yeah, those are new enemy types, because we've not seen these enemies before. There we go, got it.
Scanning. Scanning.
New Reno. New Reno was originally envisioned as a solar Navy training grounds, but it later received additions of tourist spillover after the capital of New Vegas started to become so overlooked that piles of credits were being left on the table. Several attractions were either removed or expanded to this planet, just as the racetracks and the ever-popular Portal show hosted by Solar Plus size icon Bud Sundering Bird. Man, the names they come up with, man. The extra protection provided by the military presence even attracted various touring acts, which resulted in an unfortunate breakup of the T-pop megagroup Pink Stink. After the lead idol, Kilo refused to leave the solar system, having fallen in love with Berta and branding herself to T-Lee Torpedo and becoming a staple part of her Lover's Act. Named in honor of a famed incident, solar entrepreneur who ushered a glorious age of virtual reality, the station is a key outpost in the Nevada system and a popular refueling spot for any smaller craft. Although business has taken a hit since the destruction of New Vegas, the station remains an important piece of solar pride. It was the first fully functioning space station to be built in Prodigium. For this reason, the Solar Navy vigorously protects it against any pirate attacks. We're about to embark on a long-ass quest change with Fortune. Would you like to proceed, Captain? On the long-ass quest chain with Fortune. Do we want to do Fortune quest chain first, or do you want to explore more of Griffin? I don't. Let's start it.
I'm happy to help you ladies unwind after all that shit that just went down. But are you seriously telling me you never took a hit from one of these bad boys before?
I've never actually partied before, period. I just watch people get drunk sometimes and, do stuff.
Don't worry, babe. We'll get you taking hits and licking clits in no time.
I can't believe the Empress herself tried to have us killed. Is it bad if that made me wet?
Thank you! I thought I was the only one.
All right, so wrap your mouth around the end here and try not to let it blast down your throat. You want to kind of savor it a bit in your mouth and take it easy so it goes in smooth.
Actually, this does sound familiar.
I don't know. Are there any side effects or anything like that?
Other than the best time of your life and sleeping like a baby? Nah, because I only use the good stuff. All right, who's gonna step up?
Tyrant, you seem kind of nervous. How about I take the first hit and then we just pass it back and forth while making out?
Oh, I didn't think of that. But I like it.
This is gonna be one hell of a party.
That was crazy. 1 second it's all shitty T-pop and dancing, then I lose contact with you for days. The next thing I know, we're in a cockfight with the guy who runs the entire Imperium Navy. How the hell did you manage to survive that anyway?
Because I'm a fucking legend.
Yeah, well, you'd be a dead fucking legend if Dalek and I didn't break the lock, so don't get cocky, Captain.
Fortune, I have some bad news. Since we did not follow proper connection protocol during the last transmission due to imminent threat of annihilation, the Mary Celeste signal was compromised.
Damn it! That's the last thing we need to deal with right now.
What does that mean? Are we fucked? We're fucked, aren't we?
Only a small amount of data was exchanged in and out of the network during the time of vulnerability.
Do you know what leaked? Are we talking about the possibility of a tracker being installed, or someone just accidentally getting a copy of whatever Blacknet Fuda holoporn the Captain's been watching?
Hey, just for the record, Fuda is Dalek's thing. I'm the one responsible for all the species of amphibious lesbians rubbing their webbed feet on each other's titties.
I do not know what was compromised. The Mary Celeste systems are extremely complex. It will take some time to scan all of the system files for infection.
I can't risk it. It's not safe for me to talk to you anymore.
Wait, you're not running out on us, are ya?
Running out on you? Are you high?
I mean, yeah, a little.
I can't establish a secure channel with you. And I can't stay here. I have no choice but to enact a contingency plan. One that we're both really, really going to hate.
Yeah? And what are we supposed to do? Just stand around holding our dicks?
You are supposed to stay put. But if you see anyone coming, run. We'll figure it out from there.
Perhaps we could consult Senator Erarch.
Absolutely not. The last thing we need to do right now is put him at risk. Captain, the revolution is completely in our hands now. We represent the best chance of defeating the Imperium that has ever existed. I'm going to do whatever it takes in order to make sure things stay that way. I'll be in touch soon.
I'm sorry, Captain. Fortune has ended the call.
This is one bugger of a mess.
I am also quite uneasy at our current situation. However, I believe our best course of action is to tend to the ship. It is in need of repairs, and we are also low on supplies. I've located a service station in the Griffin Nebula. It's not listed on Imperium charters and is mostly visited sparingly by long-haul freighters. It is unlikely anyone else would be there at the same time.
I don't know.
According to the HoloNet, they have a low-stakes casino with an evening show featuring a performer that juggles his own testicles.
Yep, set a course.
Let's go. That sounds pretty fun.
Set.
Let's go. The Newell Station. Okay, everyone's just sleeping. Something bad is gonna happen, isn't it? Something bad is gonna happen. Yeah, something's happening. Oh no. Oh no, Huntress is here. Oh shit. Oh shit, no. No, Demi. Oh no, things are looking bad. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. They're capturing. Oh shit. We're probably gonna be stuck here.
Up and running, and then we'll go find the doctor.
They're not ready for us.
What's going on up there? Hangar team, report in. Is the Phoenix disabled?
I have a message for all the soggy dick holsters that boarded my ship without my consent. I'm gonna give you one chance to fuck off. And if you do, in fact, fuck off, I'll let you all live.
I've got a better idea. Since there's about 10 of us and one of you, how about we finish planting this bomb you can't defuse, leave, and then nuke you out of existence?
That would really suck. Come on, Huntress. Is this really how you want to end this rivalry of ours?
Oh, please. We both know I had you last time. This is just picking up where we left off, really.
Yeah, but sneaking on my ship and planting a bomb? I thought you were a badass bounty hunter. This is some wacko ratchet villain shit.
The individual that hired me has lost their patience. Your refusal to die is pissing everyone off, including me.
Fair dues. Can I interest you in a 1v1? No henchmen, pistols only?
Make it hand-to-hand and you've got a deal.
I prefer to stick with the shootout. I think we both know you'd wreck me in a game of punch face.
Too bad. That's the best deal you're gonna get. You have 1 minute to come down here unarmed, or I send the Mary Celeste to oblivion.
Fine, I will. But just so you know, you're being a total dick about this.
You guys are in luck. You're about to see an ass-kicking you'll never forget.
Yes, they are.
Who the hell is that?
Fortune! What are you doing here?
What does it look like? Saving your ass yet again.
I don't know who you are, but are you sure you want to die over this pathetic loser?
You should be asking yourself the same thing.
Wait, did you just agree with her that I'm a pathetic loser?
Fool! So be it. Let's do this!
Huntress versus Fortune. Let's do. Alright, so Fortune's gonna go here. Start combat.
Ready when you are.
What do you got? She got plans my shot. Single target that deals damage. If the target is mechanical, also debuff its defenses. Then we got the target is below 50% HP. Heal them. Ally target is below 50%. Heal them. Ally target is above 50%. Restore defense. Ally target is above 100%. And defenses. Grant them invulnerability shields. Skill cannot be used on the same target consecutively. Okay, we're gonna have to move then. Then use this. What is this orb
Just
thing?
give me a target.
Can't go to that orb. That's fine. We can use this plasma.
Heads up.
It's like a 1-1-1 duel. Huh?
Just give me a target.
Target enemy for single target damage. Charge attack can be unleashed next turn during AoE target direction. What is this one? Fortune fires a global AoE wave that infects a selected mechanical enemy and up to one random mechanical enemy target, turning them into allies for one turn.
Good one.
Oh, son of a bitch! Where'd she go?
Damn it! Captain, we have to get to the bridge. I need to...
We need to... Oh, shit. If the ship's on lockdown...
Demi!
Demi? Demi?
Shit, where's Demi?
Oh no. She's gone.
Demi!
We're gonna have to rescue Demi.
I guess I want to start by saying hello to everyone. It's good to finally meet you all. Actually, it's incredibly awkward and uncomfortable. I'm basically freaking out right now.
Don't worry, kid. We had to shoot the captain with a tranquilizer just to stop him from tearing the bridge apart while bawling his eyes out. So I'm pretty sure it's not even possible for you to look worse after that.
Look, we need to come up with a plan to retrieve Demi at once.
I agree, but what about the Mary Celeste? She's gonna be dead in the water without a mainframe to pilot her.
That's not totally true. I can perform mainframe duties manually, but the Mary Celeste functions will be severely limited. For example, we won't be able to use the stealth drive.
That's a pretty fucking big limitation, don't you think? Oh, practically everyone in the galaxy is trying to collect on our bounty right now.
Yeah, Killick's got a point. This isn't exactly the best time to be running around with our pants down. Our butt cheeks basically have big neon arrows pointing to our assholes.
Hold on. Are you guys saying that we shouldn't go after Demi?
Bitch, please. No one is saying that. But, like, can't we just get a replacement real quick and then go after her?
The Mary Celeste is far too advanced for some last-minute black market mainframe swap. Demi was one of a kind.
There's another problem as well. Demi's memory banks hold the entire plan of the revolution. My manticore research, our identities, everything.
But those are encrypted, right?
Of course. But if someone has enough time, they could crack her. If they do, her self-defense protocols will activate.
What kind of protocols we talking here?
I don't know because I didn't program them. Some mainframes just erase data as it's accessed. But some just shut down permanently.
All right, I've had enough. It's done. We go after her and we do it now.
Okay, just to be clear, I am so in support of this. But how do we find her?
I can locate Demi, but we need to get to a place where I have proper equipment to get around whatever device is blocking our location. You're going to have to take me to one of my safe houses.
Quick question. Who the fuck is gonna fly this thing? Even when the captain comes to, he can't be on the bridge and in the Phoenix at the same time.
Dalek's qualified. He has a level 2 freighter license.
I had level 2. My shit's expired. Do you have any idea how many brain cells I've smoked away since then? I haven't flown a ship like this in years.
Dalek, don't worry. You can do it, mate. I believe in you.
Yeah, you can do it, Dalek.
Really?
Yeah, you can do it.
No, not really. But you don't have a choice. So shut your gob and get a move on, you wanker.
We believe in you, Dalek.
Errol, explain yourself. My summons was marked urgent, yet you waited for days to respond.
If you hadn't noticed, you fired on a ship carrying Imperium royalty. Pardon me if I've been busy cleaning up an unprecedented diplomatic fucking nightmare.
The outbursts of the proletariat are a minor concern at this point. Celestina has failed in ways I never could have expected.
Cass, I gotta ask, are you sure about this? Impeaching the ruler of Prodigium, it's never been done before. The Imperium's already dealing with enough as it is. The people are practically shitting their pants right now.
We will convince them that her dismissal will bring back balance. And if we cannot, our new weapons will have the power to pacify any that object.
I don't know. The procedure on the impeachment alone is going to be a nightmare. I went over the logistics, and you're going to need nearly unanimous Senate approval.
Then we will order an emergency assembly. Get everyone there on time. Right when the weapons are ready to be deployed, as soon as the verdict is handed down, we'll institute martial law and dethrone Celestina.
Oh, Cassidora's planning something.
Who are the sad bastards you're sending on that suicide mission?
Modo will be given the order. She is fond of him, which will minimize the chances of her fighting back. If she does, and he dies in the process, he will be remembered as a martyr and a hero. Then, until I am actually confident one of the other in the coven of 8 can take my place properly this time, I will return to the throne.
You know, Cassadora, just when I think you can't get any more you.
Enough with your trifling flattery. We have much work to do. You are to make absolute certain the weapons are ready.
Of course. And all senators will be at the Imperium Capitol awaiting your arrival.
Excellent.
Is Eric planning on taking out Cassadora?
Everything is going to be fine. We will wash Prodigium clean of this miscarriage of nobility.
Cass, you're coming off a bit, holy fuck, is this actually happening? To me. Are you sure this is what you want?
I may never have said this before, but it's something you deserve to hear. Thank you, Erog. Thank you for everything. You are the only one in all of Prodigium that I ever trusted, or considered a friend.
How truly fulfilling it is to hear you say that. I probably won't get a chance to speak to you again, until after the assembly, that is. What I want to say is, goodbye, Cassadora. I am so fucking good at this.
He's betraying Cassadora. That's what I thought.
I have excellent news, General. The Huntress has arrived, and she claims to have a prisoner on board.
Magnificent. Bring her to me. That is not what I asked
I mean,
for.
at least she has Demi.
You incompetent fool! Why would you even dare to come back to me with this after you failed so many times already?
Because the mainframe isn't all that I brought.
You crazy bitch. You did it. Mr. Tinklebottoms. Oh, how I've missed
Dinklebottoms?
you.
Oh my god, that's the
Come
titty
to
bear?
mommy.
Are you kidding me?
You're safe now. Oh, I'm so sorry I let the bad woman take you away. You're my special little man. No one's ever going to hurt you again. No, no, no.
Mr. Tinklebottom.
Right. By the way, this is the mainframe of the Mary Celeste.
That thing is a mainframe droid? You must be joking. Look at the hardware on her.
Appearances can be deceiving. She's a powerful platform, and the Mary Celeste is crippled without her. If you can get me access to her databanks, it will make hunting them down all too easy. The question is, can your mainframe's encryption breaking capabilities make it happen?
If I may, General Blythe, I believe I can. This is an Apex Industries model. Our firmware is highly compatible. I would very much enjoy interfacing.
Oh God.
You have two choices. One, you can pay me the rest of the contract in full and crack the mainframe. You have my assurances I'll complete the mission as specified once you send their data. Or two, I hunt down the Mary Celeste on my own under the Imperium's contract this time. They're offering more money anyways. Keep in mind their offer has the words dead or alive in it. I think you can assume my preference, which means Dr. Margulis will go down with the ship.
Harry, you're certain you can get what we need from the Mary Celeste's mainframe?
Oh yes. It will take some deep probing. But I assure you, it is possible. Also, I will need to place an order for some robust hardware extensions.
You returned Mr. Tinklebottoms to me. So in this moment, I am somewhat blissful. However, you still have work to do. I'll give you 50% of your contract fee.
75.
50%.
70.
50%.
Blythe, I've had endless opportunities to turn you into the Imperium, or just blow the Mary Celeste to pieces. Fuck you, pay me.
Okay. I'll pay 60 and give you a 5-star bounty helper rating, despite our business not being totally concluded. Deal?
You have a deal.
Harry, take care of it.
Although I am disappointed there will once again be no unnecessary skin sack bloodshed, I will comply. Your review has been issued, and all credits have been successfully transferred.
We will send the data as soon as it's available. For now, get off my ship. And don't return without the doctor next time.
Yeah, so we're kind of stuck here, right? Let's talk to Fortune.
Talking with people online taught me a lot about espionage. People are just a series of ones and zeros, structured in a way that makes them function. Some are coded better than others, and some, like you, have a lot of bugs that need to be worked out.
Are you calling me defective?
More like maladjusted. But I think a patch or two might be able to work that out.
How about the ship?
It's really hard for me to admit this, Captain, but she's the only piece of hardware I've ever run into that is beyond my full understanding. The engine subsystems alone would take me months to figure out. Then there's the ECM suite, the stealth drive reactors, which, by the way, are the only reason you managed to get away after trying to steal my half of the payload. You're lucky I got the loot back before you ran off. Otherwise, you probably would have pissed me off just enough that I'd feel the need to blow you out of an airlock for making me waste my time tracking you down.
Hold up a tick. You could do that?
Of course. If I can get access to a ship's mainframe, I've got a whole lot of different options when it comes to getting rid of someone. I could suck the O2 out of a room, or conversely, fill it with CO2 and choke them. I could lower the temperature to below freezing, start a massive fire, or even cause the pipe to explode and spray shrapnel into their vital organs. Although my personal favorite is flux inverting the threshold of the artificial gravity, causing them to slam extremely hard into the floor and then the ceiling, over and over.
I should have been much more afraid of you.
You should have been much more afraid of me.
Thanks for saving our asses back there.
I'm sorry for the dramatic entrance, but I had to lay low for a while after I was compromised. I ended up burning my primary base of operations to the ground just to make sure no one could follow me here. Anyway, don't worry about me. We need to get Demi back. Every minute she's in the Requital's clutches gets them closer to cracking her files. If we allow that to happen, this revolution's done. We can't let a faction of crazies like the Requital get access to any of our data.
Stock Dalek, I guess.
Dalek?
Look, bro. I'm really sorry about what happened.
Okay, but here's the thing.
Shh. I know what you're gonna say. And it's not your fault, man. Now, I may not have the most lucid take on events, as I was pretty fucking wasted when the Huntress busted in. But hear me out for a second, okay? We all make mistakes. Like me, for example. I hid behind a crate pissing myself, thinking I was gonna fucking die before fortune saved my ass. Or you, for example, passed out from an almost deadly cocktail of prescription meds and hard liquor when you should have been keeping watch. I guess what I'm trying to say is that nobody on this crew is perfect. We're all broken in some way. But you still managed to turn a band of misfits into a legendary band of friggin' heroes. And you know what? It's the greatest thing I've ever been a part of. And I'm like hundreds of years old, bro. I've seen some shit. I'll bet all 6 of my balls that you'll see Demi on the bridge again. Man, she is the Mary Celeste. Look at what she means to everyone here. If you don't think they'll fight tooth and nail to get her back, then you don't know your crew, man. So stop moping around and let's go get our girl back.
Actually, I just wanted to borrow your wrench.
Dalek is pumped
Why
up.
you gotta do me like that, man?
Yeah,
That
that's some
was
emotional.
really emotional
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, really emotional
I was on
shit.
an uncanny roll of eloquence.
Yeah, Dalek has some really emotional shit on him. Let's see what everyone else has to say. Well, we got all the upgrades, right? Yeah, we already got all the upgrades. Okay. Start with Sova. What does Sova have to say about the current status?
I swear things aren't usually so depressing around here.
I didn't know Demi like the rest of the crew, but I can see how broken up everybody is about this. She really means a lot to you guys.
That she does.
That alone merits a mission of revenge involving a lot of soon-to-be dead assholes, and I am so fucking ready for it!
Hello, Leela. What's the current status?
Captain, I'm really sorry. I fucked up, okay? I should have seen that Huntress bitch coming from a mile away, but I got wasted with Dalek that night. I just feel like if I hadn't, you know?
That's enough, Ella. Never apologize for getting wasted and having a good time. Just because I lost me best mate doesn't change my feelings on the nightmare that is sobriety.
But I feel horrible. I know you may forget this sometimes, but I am a warrior. I have a code to follow and a duty to always win. This is about honor and shit. I swear it won't happen again, Captain. Nobody's stealing our sexy turbo ass job android again without a fight. But since they did, let's take these bitches out and get Demi back.
Current status?
It's not the same around here without Demi.
Yeah, we'll need to get Demi back.
Big time, Killy.
Yeah, you
Listen
fucked
here,
up.
you blinkered idiot. You still have a chance to do something about it and get her back.
Yes.
Demi is one of a kind. That's dead right. She might not drink, feel, or even fuck like we do, but none of that stops me from wanting to risk everything to save her cute metallic ass. We're with you, Captain.
Why'd you mention fucking? You know she's got all the necessary equipment, right?
I said she doesn't do it like we do. She does it better. If anything, it's just straight up unfair what she can do with all those arse gadgets of hers.
Fuck! Can't believe those wankers took Demi!
I'm sorry, Captain. I know you're close with her. I must admit that I too have grown rather fond of her.
I fucking swear we'll find her, even if I've deterred Prodigium inside out!
Calm yourself, love. You'll be of no use to the crew as a raging ball of pent-up frustration. Here, drink this. It's a mild sedative that should help you regain some focus.
Lily, why did my little fella just decide to take a walk down Morningwood Avenue?
I may have slipped a bit of something else in there, but don't worry. I'll take care of that for you.
I'm so sorry about Demi, Captain. I feel so terrible. I'm the security officer, but I couldn't even keep us secure. I knew I was gonna screw up this job. Can I just give you a back massage and blowjob? That should make you feel better.
Thanks, but we can't exactly rub and suck our way out of this one.
I just want everyone on this crew to know that I'm not a total fuck-up. You can count on me, Captain. I won't let you down. Again, that is.
Tyrant, I'm the last person at Prodigium that's gonna look down on you for being a total fuck-up.
Wow, that's so sweet of you to say.
Okay, we gotta find where they hid Demi. What's this place? Prospero? Planet long thought destroyed but transported through space and time. Some say sorcerers may have been involved, but only ruins remain to tell the science battle. No life of any kind appears to have survived the dimensional hop. There's no record of its new position found anywhere in the Imperium archives. You may very well be the first explorer to have stumbled upon it. Take caution. We found some credits. The planet enjoys pleasant hot weathers for 95% of its yearly cycle, making it an ideal vacation spot for Xenos clinging to such temperatures. There's girthy war sorts going on between the rival Omega resorts, vying for the bulk of the tourist traffic. Underhanded tactics like corporate espionage, food poisoning, employee sniping are not uncommon. The topic has been subject of a reality show that is popular on the whole net. Sedonia. This planet has a unique green-blue coloration because of the abundance of algae in the water that produces valuable energy. Almost 90% of the total water surface on the planet is covered in this peculiar bloom. Tiers suspect an ecological disaster or contaminant introduced by starships dumping fuel rods in orbit. Sadly, all the native species have all but died out. Their underwater kingdom corroded by the infectants in the water. To make sure the trip is not a meaningless one, a sample of algae is requested by Lily for mantic research. Oh yeah, we have Fortune now. Oh god, Fortune is level 27? Oh wow, my other characters are so low level compared to Fortune. Okay, let's try out Fortune though. Oh, okay, that's pretty cool actually. It's like robots. Do they shoot automatically? How does that work? Oh yeah, they do shoot automatically. Nice. Alright. Oh shit, more of them? Come on, get over here. Okay, this is the last wave. Okay. There we go, mission accomplished.
GG.
According to the transcript from the Veil, an unknown being of energy arrived and proceeded to replace the planet's energy source as it was forming by tinkering with the core. The planet was stabilized and also resulted in planet-wide changes to the ecosystem and the abnormal coloration of the planet's flora.
Leave it to me. Take it.
There we go, this one gets down as well.
Is the coast clear? Got you! Is the coast clear? Whoa.
Good guys win again.
All right.
Priana is quite large and has a climate considered warm and comfortable, despite the weather being mostly rainy. The planet is about 73% land and is home to several large lakes. The biggest of these lakes is called Colonial Expanse. Priana is filled with thick rainforests and odd wildlife. The thing that's most iconic feature is only seen at microscopic level. Bifidobacterium floteca is a bacteria that is reason for the stark color of this planet. Large fluorescent patches could even be seen from space, as it concentrated itself in a few parts of the planet. The bacteria forms a symbiotic relationship with all the flora and fauna on the planet. It helps secrete an enzyme that boosts all metabolic functions in the living organisms, the only side effect being the fact that the bacteria slowly fuses the organism and gives them a purple hue. To outsiders, it's mostly harmless and does not invade the body quickly. But prolonged exposure can lead to microbe fusing with the host. It is not unheard of for rogue scientists to bring specimens to this world to see what kinds of enhancements the bacteria will give the test subject. Naturally, this is like heaven for Lily.
Ready. Fire away. Taking the shot.
Oh, come on. How do I fail this? Seriously?
Mark the target. Fire away. Bloody hell. Taking the shot.
Malfunction. Abort. Stop.
Bloody hell. Fire away. Well done, Captain.
Legends say the waters of this planet were a blessing, run from the panty of a particular Ord goddess of fertility. Due to this reason, the Ord petitioned for this world to be closed off and prohibited from being colonized. The motion passed successfully at the Senate, which means it is now illegal to even disembark for fuel to dump. Let's go with Hila.
Ooh, nice cockpit.
Come on.
This one's gonna hurt.
There we go. Come on, I can do this. There's more coming. Okay, I see him. I see him. Go. Oh my god, there's so many. Okay. Got it. Mission accomplished.
This revolution stuff's pretty easy.
A planet that has had its Pangea split up into thousands of islands, ranging in size from a small country to an island just large enough for a small house. The need for maritime expertise has made the native species especially adept at building ships to sail the tranquil glass-like methane seas. The population is currently experiencing somewhat of a demographic crisis because they are lacking enough males to support the population. As a result, they have put on the galactic call for virile gentlemen to come and solve the problem. Genetic makeup of the outsider doesn't matter thanks to the genetic predisposition of the native females. The ultimate does is having copious amounts. Okay, we'll repopulate the planet. Found some tech. Nice. Right, Demi is not here, for sure. We've explored this place, explored that place. There's Tyson over here that has 4 places to explore. Stories were told by many survivors of the Gulag incident of a great general back on Solar Homeworld, a general of unsurpassed military prowess and the finest tactical mind of his generation. This exceptional individual conquered over 70 nations in a desperate search for a female species called Roxanne. Whether or not he ever found her remains a tight-lipped mystery by the undoubtedly accurate story keepers. The only thing the old keepers of legend can agree on is that after Alexander passed away, his body was embalmed in a miraculous substance called honey, which would preserve him forever. Come on. Come on. Oh shit, there's more. Mission accomplished. Genghis. Another famous story told by survivors of the Gulag was the legend of one called the Khan of Genghis, who murdered over 40 million solar individuals by shooting arrows from the back of an equine mammal. Apparently he had no valid reason for doing so. He was simply looking for a good time. He was eventually defeated by something called the Black Death, a microbial life form of unknown origin. out of so many. Come on, we can do this. Come on. Oh shit. Run away, run away, run away. No! Try again.
Rather efficient of you.
There we go. Perhaps the most legendary story told by the old folks to survive the Gulag crash is that of a man called Leonidas, a general of exceptional strategic acumen, held off an entire army with the help of just 300 goats. It was widely lauded as the most heroic moment in solar history. It was turned into an inspirational documentary more than 2,000 years after his death. Director of said document went on to make a string of culturally significant films, most prominent of which was apparently sabotaged by corporate robots. In response to his dishonorable deed, a private cult sprang up, claiming that the final cut of the film will one day reveal itself to the galaxy, sparking endless scenes of joy, and the ultimate expression of solar art form known as caption. Okay. Let's do Killy. Or should I do Sova? Let's do Killy. Oh my god, got destroyed pretty quick there. Holy crap. Let's try again. God. Turbulence. Solo's motto is to go big or go home, and nothing sums up this better than the SS Turbulence, the largest warship ever built in Prodigium. The ship was constructed thanks to the vast amounts of profits generated by New Vegas. Almost all of it's funneled into the capital ship class that would solidify the Solar Empire as one of the most respected races in the galaxy. Imperium spies knew of its construction even before it began, and it was seen as nothing more than a novelty with their military commanders. The Imperial doctrine favors mobility and agility, neither of which can be attributed by the Hulkim turbulence. After leaving the Tridoc, it was immediately deployed to protect solar colonies against pirates, which has the equivalent of using sledgehammer to operate on somebody's skull. Well, looks like we found everything that was in this area. We'll stop it here for today. It was a pretty long episode. We're gonna have to go through every of these to try to find Demi. Eventually we'll figure out where Demi is. So we'll find Demi next time on... We'll find out where Demi is next time on Subverse. See you next time. And Fortune is with the crew now. We have Fortune, but we don't have Demi.